like paper clips. Yes! Yes! Oh. 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 Oh.
Hello, you were insane. You actually did it. You actually beat the max mode. I don't even beat the normal version. So either I have skill issue, or it's actually very hard. Either way, congratulations and good job. I don't really have any sort of special reward as it's from the Recoded, but have a good day and once again, good job.
Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. This is probably the most out there reaction, but I have never been more stressed than losing. I've never been more this stressed losing track of a character in any of these games. Oh my god. I got a tip from the developer just before I beat this about old Poe and Decimated usually syncing up together roughly, that I could use that to my advantage. And boy am I glad with that I took that tip. Oh my god. That is like, that's a good memory test, Jesus. This is like, I'm just frazzled. I'm frazzled. I don't know. That was just stressful. Oh, yes. Now that ribbon actually makes sense. My other video that was red, that's due to a bug. At least on this menu, it's correct. The third one is correct. Oh. God, my power was so like, that was, I don't know if the power is intended to be like tight per se, in terms of how much you'll end up with left. Probably the only thing I have an issue with is just Prototype Poe entering far too quickly sometimes. I feel like sometimes they enter way too fast. It's not, I don't know about rare, but sort of like, it doesn't happen often. But sometimes she just flat out appears, and I feel like I've pretty much watched her pop up on the camera, essentially. So I feel like maybe bumping that timer up a little bit, at least with the aggressive mode on, would be fine. But I'm not sure. That tip did help a lot, the more than I initially expected. I was still counting, obviously, but like, that did help a lot more in giving me clarity. Like, by the time the old Poe and Decimated started to desync, it gave me that clarity that it was probably 5 or 6, like by the time Poe left or something, you know. Oh. If I showed that correctly on the camera, you could see how much I was shaking. Oh. With that tip, I feel like this is a fun mode. Like, after getting that tip and realizing sort of a way to pull this off a bit better, I do think this is a fun mode. Prototype Poe is probably my only problem. Well, criticism, if that's the right word. But like, everything else is fine. This is just a good memory test. It's like just making sure you know exactly where someone is at all times, while dealing with other things to try and take your mind off it. That's what makes this difficult. It's just trying to keep your brain centered onto that one thing, trying to handle multiple other threats. I don't know how hard this is. I have no idea. But out of all the modes I've done, I'd say this is decently difficult. I don't know about crazy hard or anything, but you know, I don't really know how hard this is. It's difficult, certainly. But yeah, with that tip, this did become a lot more fun. I don't know about the power at the end. I don't know if the power is a bit of a problem still, but oh boy, if that's just kind of the point, goodness me. I was pulling myself with that power. I have never been more scared of a power outage in any FNAF game. Period. Oh. Lovely recode. Very, very good recode. I never personally played the original game, but I did see gameplay, and I've heard some things about it. And most things I've heard are true, and what I've seen of the gameplay, this is by far a really big improvement. It makes the game, from what I assumed from a kind of a bystander's viewpoint, it was supposed to be chaotic, it was supposed to be challenging. And that's exactly what this recode envisions. It envisions the chaos, it envisions the challenge. Really just through one core mechanic change, aside from mechanic adjustments across the whole cast. But overall, this is great. This is very good in terms of gameplay changes. Oh. I don't really know what else to say. I am just fried. This fried me. This just killed me. Oh, it's late. And I'm probably gonna go to bed after this stopping recording. But in short, fun mode. I should say thank you to the developer for that tip, because that certainly helped more than I thought it would. That gave me a big push. I was skeptical at first when I saw it, but I tried, and what do you know? It worked. Oh. I have a third thing? I don't remember if I had a third thing. But yeah, I highly recommend this especially if you've played the original game. If you want a challenging experience with it, if you just want a generally good improvement or more like modernized feel. I hope that makes sense. Like if you want a more modernized version of the original Tubbyland 3, then this is exactly what you should be looking for. This is pretty good. Both the max modes done. I assume 100% completion. Unless there's a sneaky thing for doing little secret in the custom mode, which I won't speak of for now. You can find that somewhere in one of my other videos. But I don't really know actually about that. I don't know how that's meant to be harder. I'm not going to say what it is, but for what you told me to do it with, I don't know how it's supposed to be harder, but I digress. But yeah, just great recode. Just play this. Do it. Please. I want this to get at least some attention. This deserves a bit of attention, because it's actually good. Okay, I'll shut up. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed probably one of the most stress-inducing backstories I've ever played. And I wish you all the best. Bid farewell.